Personal story segment tonight. The group Americans United for Separation of Church and State want the IRS to investigate a Catholic bishop named Arthur Serratelli of Paterson, New Jersey. The group says the bishop denounced Barack Obama in a newsletter column over abortion. Problem is that the Separation of Church and State group did not publicly object to this.
When Hillary was crying, and people said that was put on, I really don't believe it was put on. I really believe that she just always thought, this is mine. I'm Bill's wife, I'm white, and this is mine.
All right, joining us from Washington, Reverend Barry Lynn, Executive Director of Americans United for Separation of Church and State. Surely you saw Father Pfleger's exposition in his church campaigning for Barack Obama, yet your group didn't do anything about it, as far as I know. First of all, why not?
Well, first of all, Father Pfleger was in another church. It wasn't his own church. But the point is, you know as well as I do, because we've talked about this before, we were the people who reported Jesse Jackson for trying to collect money in African-American churches right from the collection plate.
Yeah, but what about Pfleger? Come on, he's in a church. He's in Reverend Wright's church.
That's right.
He's using the church to campaign for Barack Obama in the primaries, and you guys didn't do anything about it.
No, we had complained about plenty of people, including a Nevada minister. No, because he, for a set of reasons that are very technical but related to the IRS's law, they interpret the law. I don't. But you know we have been even-handed about this. Bishop Serratelli.
But I don't know about this campaign. Look, the reason I'm using Pfleger is because it has to do with Obama, and so does this bishop.
It has nothing to do with Obama, Bill. The fact
is, he's campaigning for Obama in a church.
I was just telling you that we took a Nevada minister, complained about him when 3 days before the Nevada caucuses, he has Barack Obama.
If you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to answer the question. The fact of the matter is, that was the highest profile example of a cleric campaign. Sure, it was campaigning for Barack Obama in this cycle, and you guys didn't say anything. Now you're with this bishop. Now what the bishop did, and I've studied this, is he wrote a column against the Freedom of Choice Act, and he said that anybody who supports the Freedom of Choice Act, you should not support. He didn't mention Barack Obama. So it looks like Bishop Serratelli was skirting the IRS regulations. He obviously...
No, he had gone beyond. He took the skirt off, because here's what he said. He condemned the law. Then he said that there was the present Democratic nominee for president. I think there's only one, Barack Obama. He compared him to the biblical figure Herod Antipas, who cut off John the Baptist's head. Now, come on, unless there are a lot of constituents out there wanting people to cut their heads off.
He did that in the context of condemning the act of the Freedom of Choice Act.
No, he did it in the context of this election cycle. You know, the whole last paragraph of this so-called pastoral letter talks about this election, talks about Barack Obama, describes
doesn't mention Obama, but what the point is, and look,
who else would he be talking about?
He's talking.
Bill.
Fine.
No spin.
I know he's talking about Barack Obama. But he's
thank you. My case is closed. Yes.
But so was Pfleger, and I don't see the difference here. Look, the IRS may come down on this bishop. You know, it's in a gray area. But what I don't get is why you complain about this guy, Serratelli, and you don't complain about Pfleger. It's the same campaign, Reverend. It's the same campaign.
You know, I realize that it's hard for some people to accept this, but we don't have infinite resources to go after everybody who says something. Pfleger was on.
So you're going to take a bishop of Paterson, New Jersey, where nobody even reads the guy's column, and put it up against a national news guy like Pfleger, who everybody in the country heard.
Pfleger was only known because you ran him so many times.
That's right. I ran him because it was so outrageously over the top.
No, he was over the top in what he did, the insulting anti-woman comments he made about Hillary Clinton.
No, he's preaching from a church.
He was in a church that wasn't even his own church.
Doesn't matter. He's in a church.
This guy runs the Catholic Church. Bishop Serratelli and one other bishop. We've only complained about one other bishop in this election cycle. He said, don't vote for Rudy Giuliani in the Republican primary because he's like Pontius Pilate.
Well,
now, come on, we have got to end this stuff. We have got to end this stuff of bringing up in churches. And again, we do it Republican and Democrat.
If you had done it for Pfleger, then I could have said it, but you missed that one. Reverend, always a pleasure.
Maybe I missed it. We got it right this time. Thank you.